Hi everybody, another video for you guys. I reposted the video just requesting that when you guys log into Clever, of course, that you guys click onto Canvas down here to actually get to our Google Classroom page. That is what the school district is asking that we do. But what I wanted to show you in this video is that I added MobyMax for the kids to try to use. So we have a trial on it to see, and if the kids enjoy it, then I will purchase it for our class. But I wanted to just show you that I've added MobyMax. It's actually reading and math. And some of the kids, it looked like, probably have used it at some point in the past. They already had their names in the computer. I did put a little note here. I've added MobyMax for the students to try as well. I kept the login the same as they log in for their AR tests. So if they need our school code, it's NV11. Otherwise, their username are their initials, and then student ID number, and their password is their student ID number. So here's MobyMax. Click in. And this is student sign in. It actually should take you right 2 hours. Yeah, so it says right here, you know, Reese Elementary School. So it took us right to it. And then I actually created kind of a fake student account so that I could see what you guys see. So I'm going to enter in so that would be her initials and student ID number, and then again student ID number, and then we're going to sign in. So it says, "Hi, Jane. Have fun using MobyMax." Now you have all of these buttons. I mean, there's so much that they can do in here. They can pick, and I know that they can kind of eventually earn like little game time and things like that. So you've got sight words, anything from phonics. There's just so much in here. So we would probably start with math. And they're going to give you just a quick placement test. So you would just hit the arrow.
Today, we'll start with your placement test. This is important. You'll want to focus and try your hardest so that you can start at the right level.
So I'm not sure if you could hear that. It actually reads out loud to the kids. It says you're starting a placement test. This is important. Remember that you'll want to focus and try your hardest so that you can start at the right level. So they've got, like I said, they've got that. And then this is a little button to go home if you don't. They do have to take the placement test for math and reading though, in order for them to go on to like the little games and stuff. And here's where it just says, so your assignments are here. I started the placement test and I have not finished it. Here is games, your certificates that you can earn, badges, goals, all kinds of stuff here. I don't really have any announcements or chats set up for them. And then here's where you can, you know, if they want to change the color of their screen. That's just something that they can kind of play with if they want to. But anyway, that's MobyMax. So that is what we are going to kind of see how they like it. If they do, then we'll keep the program. If not, then I'll see if I can keep looking for another program for them. Going back to Clever, it is important, again, please log in to Canvas to get to our Google Classroom. I'm going to repost that video so you guys can see the walkthrough on how to log into that. SmartyAnts, all the reading resources are here. I added typing.com as well. It just kind of helps the kids practice their typing skills. ABC Ya is where I'm getting some of those fun sight word games. You've got some different libraries here: Epic, Storyline Online, Capstone, PBS Books. And then math resources, iReady. Extra math they can do is Math Fluency, adding and subtracting. This is Map Accelerator from Khan Academy, Starfall, Prodigy, and these are just math games here. BrainPop Junior, I actually have a couple assignments in if they wanted to go do those as well. So that is it. I could do a walkthrough for our classroom if you guys like. I'm trying to think the easiest way to get there for me would be here, but it's going to be under my view, not the student view. Of course, you're going to pick our classroom. Here we go. In our stream, here are some of the stories we read last week, and I also am providing the AR quiz number. And then this is the link for them to go and take the AR quiz. We read Say Boo, we read Clifford's First Halloween, we read Skeleton Hiccups. We read Pete the Cat at the Beach the previous week, so I put that up there, and again the link to the Renaissance air tests. So if you go to classwork up here at the top, here's our week. And it looks a little different for the kids. For the kids, the assignments are all going to be in the orange. And just our Google Meets are going to be in kind of this gray. This is gray because I didn't have it set to assign until tomorrow. So reading independent work, I always tell them to log into Clever, work on Smarty Ants, Brain Break, and then we've got a couple worksheets. Again, we go over them at class, but I do expect them to go back and do them on their own independently and then submit them. So I have all kinds of like Halloween and fall themed stuff. Correct the sentences, pumpkin vowel sounds, pumpkin synonyms, and we'll talk to the kids about that. I found this awesome Halloween library. All of these books. There's activities, music, make a pumpkin, alphabet bats, rhyming words. So just really fun. And I'll go over all of this with the kids tomorrow. Then this is a ReadWorks article called A Day at the Pumpkin Farm, and it does read that article out loud to the kids. Writing is our next assignment. We're going to try writing our own narrative, a spooky story, or not so spooky, whatever the kids want to do. So we have a graphic organizer that we're going to work out, and then I've got just the paper that they can actually type their story out on. Friendship groups, we're doing those again. It seems to be going pretty well. I hope the kids will kind of loosen up and just take that time to really talk to each other, have some time to practice, social skills, conversation skills. Monday is Isaiah, Kendall, Joshua, Shine. Tuesday, Gavin, Eli, Nicholas, Adeline, and Ryan. Wednesday, Leica, Brooklyn, Juliana, Natsumi. Thursday, Brandy, Destiny, Janessa, and Skylar. And we've been having fun with it, so I hope the kids enjoy it. Again, recess, lunchtime, math. A few more. So here's the math work. Again, usually what I tell them during independent time is to do some iReady or extra math minutes, Brain Break, and then they can work on one of the sheets. There's 3 worksheets, and then that math quiz that they can work on. And again, kind of pumpkin fall themed. We have place value blocks, skip count by 5, skip count by 10s, and here's the skip count by 5 song and the skip count by 10 song. Flashcards, and then just some math games that they can play. All right, math quiz. I did add a YouTube video here on how to do it. On what we've been learning in class on adding and subtracting 2-digit and 2-digit numbers without regrouping. So this is what we've been doing. Again, if you have questions about it, please just reach out to me and let me know. But they do know how to do this math. They may need their whiteboard or some scratch paper to go through the problems, and just let me know if they're really struggling with it. Science, we're actually going to watch Halloween Town this week and then fill these out together. Again, kind of a story map, story elements. So as we watch the movie, we'll talk about the story and the parts of the story. I did not mean to do that. So this would be about the plot, beginning, middle, and end of the story. And then our story map, like characters, supporting characters, setting, the problem, the solution. And we're also going to be talking about that as we're doing our writing this week, since we are going to try writing a narrative. Wanted to let you know on Thursday, probably after lunchtime, the kids are allowed to put on their costumes if they want, so that our afternoon is kind of like a virtual Halloween party, so we can kind of dress up. We'll watch the movie. I do have those Halloween packets at school. If you would like to come by and pick it up from school, you may. Otherwise, I was going to try to mail them out tomorrow and Monday. So I'll put that into the Blooms message as well. Here's our Wellness Wednesdays kind of check-in form. This is the one from last week, and this is the one for this week. It looks like about half the class turned it in, and then this week, of course, should be nobody turned in. I'll move that up to the top on Wednesday, though, for the kids. So as always, I will send out a Bloom message. I'll attach this video. I'm going to reattach the walkthrough video on how to log in through Canvas. And please just reach out to me with any questions. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I'm looking forward to our week ahead. Bye for now.